Good morning everyone. Today I am continuing my topic non-verbal communication. This non-verbal communication first video I have already uploaded on YouTube. You must have seen. If not, you can go and see. In that particular video, I have taken 3 areas of non-verbal communication. That is kinesics, which contains facial expression, gestures and postures. Eukinesics, which is study of eye contact, because eyes are the super media of communication. Eyes itself conveys lots of messages together and which are very immediate and we can't control it. Many a times we can't control it also. Your inner feeling is conveyed by your eyes. So eukinesics, it is study of eyes. Then third is haptics. Haptics is study of touch. In that video also I have told that okay, if someone is carrying your assignment like this, then which type of message you are getting? You are getting the message that the person is not at all having care of your assignment. He or she is not taking care of your hard work. Yes, you will feel bad. Why? Because he is carrying like this. Okay, if he is carrying like this, if you have submitted the assignment and the teacher is carrying like this, then you feel good. Okay, ma'am is also concerned for our hard work. Ma'am is giving full attention. That is study of touch. Study of touch of things. I have touched the things like this. I can touch it like this also, or it like this also. I can throw it like this also. If I am throwing it, you will get the message that ma'am is least bothered about your hard work, and that is study of touch. So I have already taken these 3 areas in my first video. Now about the 4th area. 4th area is chronomics. Yes, chronomics. This is study of time. What do you mean by time? Study of time. Suppose if you are having a meeting with your colleague and he has given you the meeting time 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. and you went there and your colleague is not available till 1 o'clock. Which type of message you will get? You will get that the colleague is very careless person. He don't care of your time. He is least bothered about your meeting. He don't want to meet you. These messages your colleague has given you in words. Can he? No. But how you have got the message? By the time management he has done for you. By the time spent by him towards you, that will give direct message. If you are if your teacher is coming late daily in the class, then which type of message he or she is giving? He or she is giving the message that he is least bothered about your class. He is not interested to teach in your class. Yes, if he is standing before the class every day 5 minutes earlier, then he or she is very concerned. He wants to take the class in your section. He wants to teach. This type of message, this non-verbal communication, he or she can't tell you by words, but by actions you can get the message. Like that, if the teacher is telling you to submit your assignment on Friday and you are not submitting till you have not submitted in Friday and you are submitting on Wednesday, next Wednesday, then the message is, direct message is that you don't want to study. The student is very careless. Yes, you can't tell your teacher directly. Can you? No, you can't. But your action is telling. Your action is giving the message. So this study of time, chronomics, again it is a very, very important area in non-verbal communication and which we have to take care of. If we are taking care of it, then we can excel in our field. Many a time the person has a very, very bad impression about you. How come? Why? Because your time management is not good. You are not doing the work on correct time. If you are not doing on the correct time, the carelessness of your behavior is reflecting, and that reflection gives you a wrong impression. Okay, so this chronomics, study of time. Okay, next is proxemics. 5th type of non-verbal communication is proxemics. See, there are lots of areas which we don't care of, but it gives direct message to the indirect or direct message to the other person. It passes. When I have given you the example of bus, that when you are traveling in bus and some person who is standing in the bus or out of the bus, he is getting irritated by your behavior. You have not told him anything, but your behavior, your action is such type that he is getting irritated, and that can be the area of proxemics. What do you mean by proxemics? That is study of space. Study of space, distance. Yes, the space covered by the other person. When you talk about space, see. Yes, this is visible. So when you talk about space, there are, see, 4 circles if we draw, and if the person is standing in between, yes, the person is standing in between, the first space covered by him is intimate space. Intimate space, which is for your family member, which is covered by your family member. If your family member is there, you will cover intimate space. That is the lowest, the very short distance is covered by your family members. Yes, you are very close from your family member. Space is very less. Yes, but if suppose if you are sitting here in the bus and someone is sitting here and you are very close, you are getting close to him, then he will feel very awkward. Then he will feel very uncomfortable, and that uncomfortable position will give a very bad impact about you, that you are not a good person. Why? Because you are entering into the space of intimate space. Yes, you are getting very closer. That closeness will give a very bad impact. If you are not a good friend, if you are not a family member, if you are not a friend, then don't get closer. Then don't sit very close. If you are sitting very close, if you are touching the other person, then it gives a very bad impact. And that creates a bad identity about you. Okay? So that is first reason. Second is see. Second space, if we talk about second space is your personal space with you and your friends. As a teacher, I can also not enter in this space, because this personal space, it is carried by your friends and you. Okay? I can't enter in that personal space. Okay? Okay? Yes. Next is the third one. Third one is your public social space between you and your teacher, whom you know. Okay? If I know you, I will take that social space. Okay? Social space between you and the teacher, between you and the person whom you know. Okay? If suppose a courier man is there on your gate, he will carry which type of distance space he will carry? He will not carry social space or intimate space or personal space. He will go for public space, because you don't know that courier person. Yes, because you don't know that courier person, he will carry public space. Okay, so this space concept is very, very important. If you are not known to the other person, don't go in the range of intimate or personal space. If you know the person, then don't go for public or social space. If you know the person, if you are a good friend, then don't go for social space. If you are a good friend, you have to go for personal space. Yes, this space concept, it gives a indirect message or direct message to the person that how much you are concerned of that other person. If you are not knowing the person, if you are entering intimate space, then it gives a very bad impact. Okay, so this is all about kinesics, eukinesics, haptics, chronomics and proxemics. In the next video, I will carry forward in other forms of non-verbal communication. Good day.